Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome back to another video, and today we have literally just got to a local woodland. We finished work at about, probably coming up to now, an hour and 40 minutes ago, and I've rushed out, got some bits that I needed for after work, and we're out in a really nice area, quite secluded as well, in a local woodlands. So to that end, we're back out again using the contiguous Backwoods Bungalow. Now the reason for this is I've made some adaptions and some modifications to the tarp, which I will show you very soon. However, I need to get it out, I need to just play around with it again, get it set up, and then we'll talk about the modifications that I've added to the contiguous Backwoods Bungalow. There's a couple of midges about as well, which is quite annoying. So yeah, I'm going to get all that sorted now, bring it out, and we'll talk about some of the adaptions I've got to the tarp. Right, well, the Backwoods Bungalow then. You've seen it on a previous video that I've done. However, I've took it out now with some more adaptions made and a better understanding as well. I went home, watched a few videos, and a better understanding how to set it up to make it work for me. And first of all, I just wanted to talk real quickly about some of the toggles at the back. Now, last time I did it, I didn't set they've got some. Basically got some like D-loop type of shape at the back to pull it out, so it gives you a little bit more of that headroom. Now, last time I went out I didn't do that. However, this time I've pulled just one side out where my head's going to be, just to give me a bit more admin room if needed. And then what I've also done is I've torn where the 4 pegs are at the front, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. I've really pulled them out a lot more, and that's just given me a better basically just give me a better shape of the tarp itself. And the last little bit that I will show you, and you've probably seen when I've emptied the bag out, is we've got some of these poles here. Now, I can't take all the glory, but I watched a video, and I believe it was the Pathfinder video, and he made a couple of adaptions to the Backwoods Bungalow, and one of them was basically how the front porch comes out. He designed what was like tent poles for this, and I went online to go and buy some, and unfortunately they don't ship to the UK, so I was a bit gutted. So I spoke to my old man, my dad, and just mentioned about it, sent him the video, and he said, to be fair, I think I might be able to make a couple up for you. So over the last few days, that's what he's been doing, and we've set it up in the garden and had a little play around with it, and it was quite fiddly, but we didn't know if we needed to take any more length off the poles or not. So today's the real tester. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a play around, get it set up, and really show you how much room it does actually give you. So first of all, I'm going to pull the front part over again and show you now. Here's the front porch of it, and this is what type of room we'd be looking at. Now, to really get it properly torn, it'd be an absolute nightmare, and a lot of fiddling around and playing around. And I tried to do that on my last video, and I just weren't happy with it. It didn't look right, it didn't sit right, and I weren't impressed with it. And I'm a nightmare for sag. I can't stand sag. On my tarps, it has to be really tight. And this had a little bit of, if there were quite a decent gust of wind and a decent bit of rainfall, it'd either collect in the middle, or what would happen is I'd have this flapping away all night, and it just doesn't, it's just not something that I really like, and it really annoys me. So this is why this adaptation to the front to the front porch really makes it decent, and it basically almost turns it into almost an umbrella. So enough of the talking, let me show you now. So what you have in these corners is a little bit of a groove and a pocket where these will sit, just like so. And what we'll do is we'll just chuck that over, so that's going to sit in that corner there. And we just need to put the tarp over this. So that's going to sit there like that, and it's in one of the little groovy bits, you know, those little holes here, and then we're just going to copy that and same again. Put this in the corner without ripping it out. Now this can be a little bit fiddly, but when it's up, it really does look good. So that's connected into this. Now you can see it really start to be a bit fiddly if it's not in right. So I'm going to go again with that and just flip this corner out. And this is new, it's new to me. Like I say, it's only been set up. This is why I'm out here testing it and trialling it. So I will get it. So we just go again. Once you've got the technique right, you're golden. Right, so here you can see now we're at that stage where we've got it to the shape we want it, and you can see at the top right corner and left corner it's connected from the little pocket that they have inside here, as well as in the little grooves at the bottom, and it comes up with that really nice shape. Now this is brilliant for just head space and admin area. So when this is lifted up, which I'll show you in a second, we'll pull it out and then we'll peg it down so that we can really see the whole side of it. But it's a really good adaptation for the front of the porch. Now there is a little bit of messing around with it, and that probably took me a couple of minutes because this is the first time really doing it on my own. So there probably might be a little bit of faffing with it, but it's a makeshift thing that's been done. If I could have brought the set, it might have been a lot easier, but we've had to make our own, and this is what we're left with. So I'll pull it out now so you can see it properly. Right, so there you have that adaptation, and I've had a little play around and a little move around with some bits, but overall for the first time really setting up out in the wild, it's not done bad. And I mean, look at the size of the room that you can have inside now. Well, I can stand up, so I'm what, 5'7"? So that just shows how much of a height room you've got added to that. Maybe I need to play around with the poles a little bit more. However, for this camp I'm not too worried. But yeah, maybe I might have to look around and play around with some of the poles. But all in all, let me show you inside. So there we have it inside. Now realistically this needs to move more to the left, but I don't really want to play around with it too much now. It'll be something that I'll probably look at in the near future, but for now, for this camp, it's set up how I want it and I'm happy for now. So the last thing I need to do is just peg out these side bits. You don't have to, but I'm gonna. Because why not? Well, that's the admin sorted. Just thought I've got some nice beef jerky teriyaki flavour. I'm just having a bit of that because I'm starving. Literally, I've rushed straight from work, got what I needed, come straight out into the woods. So I'm really hungry. So admin, it's all sorted now. So I just got to blow up mattress, the X-Bed one, and then Terra Nova sleeping bag, pre-season. So that is all I'm using. Oh, and I've got a fire, I think is it fire maple? I'm not sure. I've got a pillow as well. I'm not sure who that's from, can't remember now. So I've got that, that's all set up. So it's a really minimal kit camp. And same with food, to be fair, as well. I've been on a bit of a diet, funnily enough. So I've got an holiday booked in September. So I've started just slowly fasting and dieting a little bit. Just slowly, nothing too major. So for tonight's meal, I've just got a steak with some noodles. So nothing absolutely wild or anything. So yeah, that'll make a change as well. But I'm going to set the chair up. There's a few bits of rock laying about, so I'm going to try and build a little fire as well. Nice little fire pit, so it can sit pretty much in front of the tarp. And we're just going to have a really chilled camp. Just nice to get out. This is the last bit of good weather before we start to get some bad weather during the next few days. So I'm looking forward to getting the fire on as well, because there's a load of midges knocking about. It's that time of year now where, as much as I enjoy summer camping, midges are an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to get the fire pit set up, get organised, start harvesting some wood. I've seen a little bit of deadfall knocking about, so I'll use that. And I've got a bit of firelighting stuff as well with me. So yeah, we'll get on with that. Whew. I'll tell you what, the heat's killing me today, and I've just decided to put the fire on as well early, a lot earlier than I usually do. I mean, it's coming up to 6 o'clock now, but the midges was getting really bad. I'm in a little bit of a pocket here, and it's a really nice area. I really do like it. It's really like, I mean, it's basically like a U shape, this little pocket here, and I'm at the end of the U shape, as we say, but because there's a lot of shade in that, the midges tend to be hanging around here a lot more than what they are further down. So I thought, put the fire on, get that smoke going as well, so that I can just try and have 5 minutes of midgie peace. So yeah, I'm just gonna have 5 now myself, and I'm just really absolutely sweating at the minute. So more than likely I'm going to finish doing a bit more wood prep and then just have the rest, maybe another hour or so of just relaxing and chilling out. But the fire's not going to be massive tonight. I'm not having a big one, and you've probably seen, and if you haven't anyways, I've got the Kelly kettle with me as well. So I'm going to be using the Kelly kettle tonight, as well as the pot that I got gifted by Silver Ant. I'm still giving that a trial, really like it so far. So I definitely do recommend at the moment getting one. But like I say, some of the tests that I'm going to be doing over the coming probably month or so, just really going to show how well the pot will manage to say. But yeah, just going to chill out now, and then we'll bring you back very soon. Yes, mate. Okay, shut your fan. See if it'll hold my weight. Give it a go. Oh, hey! Like bloody Tarzan. Yes, boy. Oh. Oh. Stuck on it now. Oh. Yes, that's gangster. That's what it's all about. I love stuff like this. Makes me feel 10 again. Right, so tea tonight. We've got some soba noodles. These are a chilli flavour. We've got a nice big steak as well, just in here. But I'll get out soon. And then we're just going to season it up with a bit of salt and pepper. Like I say, not going overly mad. I'm going to use this little chopping thing here that I've been using, just to work off. Laying noodles straight in there like that, and keep that to one side. They go in last, so that's good to go. I'll get that boiled very soon, and then we'll get the steak on very soon as well. So I'm going to be cooking on here, just getting a bed of coals at the moment for this, and then we'll cook straight off of that. Shouldn't take many minutes. But yeah, I ain't used this for a while, so I thought it's perfect time to get it out, especially if I'm doing a bit of a minimal camp. And then we've got the fire going still there as well. Wow, look at this. Come on. Check that out. Just adjust the camera. Look at that. Well, it's time to tuck in. And I'm really hungry, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's get in with steak. Let's get in with Atkins. Oh my, it's so juicy. Oh yeah. He's done it again. Yeah, as puck as that. Try some of these noodles if I can. I'm sure someone in the comments is going to moan at me doing this, but I've got to eat it somehow. Yeah, that's nice, that. Right, well, I'm going to finish this off and I'll catch you all later. Well, it's been a really good evening and now it's time to just get settled into bed. And to be fair, I'm pretty tired now. I'm coming up to nearly 9 o'clock and it's still really bright outside. I'll put the remainder of the firewood on because I won't be using it in the morning anyways. So I'll put the remainder of that on just to watch, and I'm probably just going to watch a film as well and just chill out for the rest of the night. So we'll catch you all in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. What a night it were. It absolutely hammered it down last night, like ridiculous amounts, which is brilliant for me because I've really wanted to give this a good test. And yeah, when I get out the tent I'll have a little look round and that, and then I'll explain how the night went and what I could do better. But inside's dry, which I'm happy with. None of that condensation inside, which is good. So yeah, overall it weren't a bad night's sleep. It was just a few little things that I'll talk about very soon when I get out of bed. But what a night. Yeah, what a night. For hours it smashed it down, hours. But I'll get up and then we'll talk more about it. So you're all probably wanting to know how well it performed last night in a lot more worse weather. And to be fair, it was quite severe, the rainfall. It was coming down hard as well. And yeah, it was the perfect time, I think, personally, to really give it a run for its money. Now, realistically, I should be out for 3-4 days trying it. But unfortunately, we're only out for 1. But it held lovely. There were no issue whatsoever. There were no condensation inside the tent. Outside the tent, we've got no leakage in. We've got nothing. We've got no seeping of the water. Everything's bob on. You can see that I will show you, but I'll move the camera down a bit. But you can see that the rain's actually coming at some points on an angle. And when I woke up about 3 o'clock this morning, I did have a look, and I have put some footage on that anyways. But overall, this ain't a bad tent whatsoever. For it to hold so well in weather like that, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm confident that I ain't going to need to worry about putting a tarp overhead whatsoever, especially this new adaptation that I've done. Now, let's talk about that really quick. Because of how taunt it is, with that rainfall, what was happening is it was... You hear that? So it sounded like it was raining on a drum. Now, if I was expecting bad weather, would I leave this up on a night time? Maybe not. Maybe next time what I'll do, it's all a learning curve, innit? But next time what I'll do is, if I know that we're due some bad weather before bed, I'll just take it down. I'll take the poles out and I'll zip it down like it should normally be. And then that way, I've not got the... when it's raining. But if it's out during the day and it's set up like this, all the room to hide from it. So it works in both ways. Preferably, if it's bad weather on a night time, I'd probably take that down just because I'm a bit of a light sleeper. But if you're an heavy sleeper, then I won't worry about it whatsoever. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Like I say, I'll probably take this down next time and give that a try first, give it a try, see how good it is. But when it's raining during the day, this is perfect just to sit under. You've seen it anyway during the video, there's a lot of room inside. I can stand up inside it. If I hit the central point, The only thing I need to do now is probably look at the poles. Maybe I need to cut the poles down a little bit more. So that's something we're going to be playing with over the next few days. And that's about it really. Oh, and the central piece. So at the moment there's just a bit of cordage for the central piece. I'm going to try and get a clip. That way then what will happen is when I'm actually attaching them together, it's hard to explain, but say this is the poles, what's happening is one's coming down and then it's pinging out. So once I've got that central piece, it'll just lock into play and it won't move there. So it'll just be like an X. It'll just help me when I'm setting it up a lot more as well, and it becomes, we'll get a central point. Instead of the central point being far right, it'll be central as well. So yeah, Backwoods Bungalow. I'm happy with it. I actually really enjoy it. It's something I'd never expect to have enjoyed, but I actually really like it. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Well, that's another Wildcamp smashed in the bag and done. And unfortunately, as I say, all good things do come to an end, and it's back to reality in the next couple of hours. So to that end, if you've enjoyed this video, please do let me know in the comments below. If you want to see anything else or you want to see something new, then again, do let me know in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe if you enjoy the videos. There's a lot more videos out there now, and I'm releasing pretty much weekly now. So yeah, more gear reviews will be coming up as well. I'm getting some more new bits and bobs, so again there'll be some more new kit reviews and hopefully some more modifications that I can do to some of the new gear that I'm getting as well, because that one worked a treat. But yeah, if you like the video, make sure you please do like, comment and subscribe, because like always it helps that channel grow. But for now, take care and we'll see you on the next video.